In this video, I'm going to talk about everything you need to know regarding Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship, so you don't have to go to Google or random groups to search for your answer. I'm talking about every single detail, like benefits, accommodation, stipend, visa process, documentation, entrance exam, deadlines, timelines, frequently asked questions, and much more. If you're watching this video for the first time, my name is Soban and I came here in Hungary in 2021 on Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship, and I've just made this channel to share my life journey and my experiences so I could help you guys out so you also could come here and study without paying a single penny the way I did. And yeah, without wasting any more second, let's start the video. So first thing first, let's talk about the benefits. So this is a fully funded scholarship, which means that you don't have to pay your tuition fee at all. You get the money for accommodation, you get the money for your living expenses per month, you get air ticket, you get full health insurance until the time you're here. And my favorite one is the Schengen permit, with which you can travel to more than 27 countries in Europe without any visa. So you just book the ticket and next morning you are basically in another country. So it's that easy. And also there are certain countries which give 500 euros, around 500 euros a month to their students on top of all of the benefits that I mentioned. So now let's talk about each of the benefits in detail. So first of all, fully funded scholarship, which basically means no tuition fee. So until the duration of your studies, it's 3 years, 4 years, you don't have to pay the tuition fee at all. Pretty simple. Now the second benefit is your monthly stipend. So you get around 40,000 Hungarian forints, which basically becomes 100 to 110 euros per month. Now the question here is it enough to manage your living expenses? The short answer is no, but you can manage your expenses by doing part-time jobs here, and it's really easy in a way to manage your expenses if you're doing a part-time job. I'm going to make a full video on how you can find the part-time jobs here in Hungary and what are the different kind of part-time jobs that you can get as a student. And there is one job that I promise nobody talks about, but I will tell you in that video. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so you can watch the video and you can get that bonus part-time job. And it actually pays well and it's really easy. So yeah, okay, moving on to the next one. The third benefit is the accommodation. Now you have two options. Either you can choose to live in the university dormitory and then you don't have to pay anything, or you can rent an apartment, and in that case you would get 43,000 per month on top of the monthly stipend that you are getting. So overall you would get 83,000 Hungarian forints, which roughly becomes 220 to 230 euros per month. And in that case, you're not living in the university dormitory, but you're renting your own apartment. And this amount includes your monthly stipend and the accommodation, so you get it together. The fourth one is the air ticket. And air ticket, it usually depends on your government. So your government bear this expense. Some of the government, they give only one air ticket when you are coming here. Other governments, they give multiple as well. So it really depends on your government how much they give to your student, basically. The next benefit is the complete healthcare insurance. Once you come in Hungary, you get a card called Thai card, which basically translates to healthcare insurance in Hungary. And with that, you can, go to any GP, or if unfortunately you get any injury, you can go to the hospital to get taken care of, and you basically don't have to pay anything. So that's also one of the benefits in this scholarship. And the next one is the Schengen residence permit, which basically is a Hungarian student permit with which you can travel to more than 27 countries around Europe. And as I told you, this is my favorite benefit, I guess, after tuition fee, of course. But yeah, once you're in Europe, traveling is really easy, and every country has their own culture. So it's really kind of unique in a way that, you have this luxury of traveling and you don't have to worry about the visa. And also with this European permit, it actually becomes easy to travel to other countries as well, which are not in Europe. So this is one of the luxury that you have, and I love it. Now this scholarship is offered to round about 4,000 to 5,000 students every year from more than 90 countries. And now once I come here, I had this question, why the Hungarian government is giving that many scholarships to students? So this scholarship is basically a bilateral coordination between the Hungarian government and other governments of the world. So basically it means that the Hungarian government give the scholarship to the students of other countries, and in return they get some diplomatic benefit or trade benefits or something like this. So that's why they actually give the scholarship, and it's also good for their own economy that many international students are coming, especially their population is a reclining population, so they also have kind of a workforce in a way as well. Now the reason I'm talking about all of these formal things is because of the next part, which is going to be the sending partner, and you would understand it really easily when I talk about it. So let's move on to the sending partner. Now, what is a sending partner? I think this is the most frequently asked question. People don't understand what this sending partner means, especially it's different for every country. So I'm going to explain it in really simple terms. So the sending partner is basically the institution in your country which is responsible for selecting and nominating the students and sending the list to the Hungarian government, so the Hungarian government could give the scholarships to them. Now this could be two institutions. One, it could be your country's embassy in Hungary, for example, Iranian embassy in Hungary, right? Or secondly, it could be an institution which is responsible for higher education in your country. For example, in my country, it's Higher Education Commission of Pakistan. It could be any similar kind of institution in your country as well. So if you would like to know which institution is responsible or who is the sending partner from your country, you can go to this link and you can get all the details about your sending partner. And you can go to this link and check whether your country is eligible for this scholarship or not. It is available for more than 90 countries, so I think all of the countries would be able to get it, except the European countries, of course. Now, the most annoying and frequently asked question for me is, I get it all the time, that can I apply for this scholarship without the involvement of the sending partner? And the simple answer is no. You have to understand this thing, that the whole point of the scholarship is a bilateral relationship, that, you know, some countries are getting one kind of benefits and some countries are getting another kind of benefits, but it's all a mutual agreement between your country and the Hungarian government. So without the nomination of sending partner, you simply cannot get the scholarship by just applying through the Hungarian authority or the Hungarian websites. Now I hope you understand everything about the sending partner. So let's move on to the Hungarian authority that handles this scholarship, Tempus Public Foundation. So Tempus Public Foundation is simply a bridge between the sending partner in your country, you, the applicant, and the Hungarian universities. So Tempus Public Foundation, or TPF is most commonly used word, I would say, is simply the institution which is responsible for all kind of matter related to the Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship. So it means that since the beginning of your application till the end of your studies, if you would have any problem or any kind of matter, you would have to contact TPF, or in a way TPF would be in contact with you regarding all the matters. So that's why it's important to understand what TPF is, and you would basically have to deal with them throughout your studies. Okay, so now let's move on to the documentation section. So for the documentation part, I'm going to make a separate video about it, and we'll go through it one by one of how you can get the document, how to prepare it, where to upload it, etc. But this is the list of the documents, so you can screenshot it, so you would have an idea of what kind of documents you have to prepare when you're applying for the scholarship. But again, I'm going to make a separate video about it, so just wait for that video. Probably it's going to be the one after this or the second one after this, so I'm going to be quick, I promise, so you would get an idea of how to prepare the documents. So let's move on to the important part, I guess, the application process. So the application process starts 15th of November every year. So it will start 15th of November this year, 2025, and it runs till 15th of January, 2 p.m. Central European Time. So deadline is 15th of January 2026, 2 p.m. Central European Time. The time I'm mentioning is really important because it will be different in your country, so don't miss the deadline just because of time, because I remember one person and he missed it just because of this time difference, and he basically lost a year. So that's important that you basically apply a week before. You don't wait until the last time. But if there is, of course, any document missing that you would have to wait, then just keep that in mind and put it on your Google Calendar or whatever. Okay, so in this application period, you have to apply on 2 websites. First is the Stipendium Hungaricum, which is the website handled by TPF, which is kind of the Hungarian government's website. And the second website is the sending partner website. Now, your sending partner can tell you to apply on their website, or if it's not the case, then they would have their own criteria. So it really depends upon sending partner what their criteria is. Are they going to take any written exam? Are they going to take any, oral exam? Or is it merit-based, need-based? Or it's just without any criteria? So it is different for each country. So it is really important that you check the requirements on your sending partner website. Try to contact them, email them if they don't have anything available on their website, so you would have an idea what to do, because this is really important. Without their nominations, you cannot get the scholarship. But this is important that you apply on the Stipendium Hungaricum website. Without applying on this website, you cannot get the scholarship. So here is the website. You go there and you make your profile, you upload your documents, and you simply submit the application. For us, our sending partner requires us to apply similarly on the website as well, on their website. So we do on 2 websites. So for us, if we don't apply on either of the website, we don't get the scholarship. So this is really important that you check with your sending partner and you apply on the Stipendium Hungaricum website before January 15, 2 p.m. Eastern European Time. So once you submit your application in January, your sending partner has the time till, let's say, March, April to nominate you. So basically they have their own procedure of, nominating the students and selecting the students. Once they select the students in this time period, they send the list to TPF till, let's say, April. When the TPF get this list, they send this list to the universities, and then universities start your entrance exam, and they start, if they have the interview or simply their admission procedure. So the admission procedure for the university will start around May, June, and July. So you can expect having the admission interviews, having the admission, entrance exam in May, June, and July. So there are a couple more dates which are important before this entrance exam period starts. I'm showing you the chart here so you can screenshot it. I think there is one for the proposal, one for the medical certificates, and there is one more, so you can actually see it here and get the idea. So you will have in your mind when you are actually applying on the website or when you're preparing some documents. So once you're done with the entrance exam, university will send you the admission letter, and once you have the admission letter, TPF will also send you an award letter. Award letter is basically kind of a guarantee that the Hungarian government is taking on behalf of the students, that they will take care of all their expenses during the stay of their studies in our country. So these 2 documents are really important for the visa interview. Once you have the award letter and the acceptance letter, you can actually book your visa interview and you can go and do your visa interview. Once you're done with the visa interview, then you can basically buy your ticket and come here and start your studies. So this is the whole application process. So I know you're wondering about the entrance exam and the visa interview. I'm going to share it in a separate video because I think it needs a separate video, because it's a lengthy topic and I cannot fit in this video. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. I promise I'm going to share every detail. Just give me some time. Of course, I have my own personal life as well, but I will make sure I'm fast so I can give you as much knowledge as possible. And in the meantime, you can join my Telegram channel and group. So channel is basically I post updates, and group is all of the applicants that are going to apply for the scholarship. This is a group of those people. So people are helping each other out. I'm also there, and I answer the question immediately, and hopefully I will share more behind the scene content as well in the channel and the group. So make sure you go there. I also have mock exams and entrance exam, past papers, everything in that group, so you can actually check them out in the group. So make sure you go in the description and check out the Telegram channel as well. So yeah, that's it from this video, and these are the topics of the videos that I'm going to do in the study abroad series. So make sure you follow and you subscribe to the channel, and you have the bell icon clicked so you can get the notification when I upload the video. And you can go on my Instagram as well, and I upload basically the behind the scene content and my days in life in Hungary, so you can actually get some motivation in a way. It's a really beautiful country. I live in Budapest, and Budapest is one of the best cities in Europe. So yeah, check out my stories there, interact with me there, it would be nice. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye.